It has been a long time for the kid, Jesse, and Ryan back on the free skate. I'm back this year, you guys. I'm back to bring the tempo up, the excitement, the energy. He's on one side or on the other, and who always wins me. I gotta get back to that, because I just feel like he thought he was all that in mega trips, and I'm here to just change some narratives. So, we're gonna talk a little preseason here, a little prelude into the Grand Prix season in figure skating. 2025 Olympic season. Are we excited or are we not excited?
It's 2026 Olympic season.
Well, that's true, but
we are in 2025, so that's a good start.
Right, and the bad start was you trying to correct me on my return to the big kingdom. You know what I mean? I'm a little bit upset, but that's fine. We'll get through it. Ryan, take it away and tell us what we're going to be talking about here, because I got some things to say. You guys, are we excited or not?
This is going to be hot topic time. We are going to go into Skate To Milano and talk about this event and bring up some hot points and some opinions that we may agree or disagree with, particularly when it comes to the women. So we are going to start right in here, and we are going to start talking about the ladies' event.
And some things that we've seen, like these are, I guess, some of the names that we're watching here in the prelude to the season.
Yeah.
They're doing their little skates, so...
I'm not dissecting this event in its entirety.
Exactly. Let's be real, you guys.
Some hot topics.
Because let's be real, you guys, everybody is trying new things. There's going to be people taking things in and out of their, programs. They're going to try some things. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. What we see now is not what we're going to see, come nationals. So.
And also in this particular event, remember Skate To Milano is the Olympic qualifier. Usually, this is not how they do the Olympic qualifier, but
stupid me. I was like, what is Milano? Like, I thought it was like in some city. I know, but I thought they were skating in some city, and then he's like, no, this is to actually for these people to fight for to get to the Olympics. I'm like,
yeah.
Oh.
So. We're going to start right now talking about the ladies' winner of Skate To Milano, Adeliia Petrosian. So I'm going to lay out what my opinion was first, and Jesse's going to pretty much argue it. I'm also going to put some numbers in here as well. So a lot of people online were a little bit... I guess the Russian stands were.
I've seen it mixed reviews, is what you can call it.
Yeah, there was mixed reviews. I think a lot of people agreed with the way it was scored, and I believe the Russian stand group kind of thought she was going to.
But before any of that, I didn't know about it. I didn't agree with it.
No, well, this is where our disagree started, because when we were watching the event to begin with, I said Luna's program is better than Adelia's program, and I figured that.
I think what we should do is we should talk about both of them against each other, because they were the top two there, you guys, and they were the ones that was...
Well, actually,
you're picking either or.
Well, Luna finished third.
No, I know, but it was between them two, really. But Luna did not have a good short program.
She made mistakes in both programs.
And I gotta say, I did not... When I watched that short program, I said to Ryan, I didn't like it at all. It was too cliche of everything she does every single year. We need to change the game a little bit. Okay, the one thing I'll say positive about it, though, is the short and the long, they were two different type of tempos and two different type of songs. So that was good, but I find her shorts are always the same. It's the same type of program, it's the same type of movement, and I want to see difference. I want you to show me different dynamics of who you are and what you can present yourself to. Remember the days of Hanu that I loved so much? He could go from Prince to ballet to rock. He just did different things that made you in awe.
Two different contrasting programs. So what would you have rather seen?
Well, it's okay to do that, but I'm seeing the same thing I see with her every single year. So no matter what, if it's that short program, which is more up tempo, it's the same moves. It's the same ice dance stuff we see every single year. So personally, for me, I'm been there, done it, seen it. You know what I mean? But then her long program I loved. I thought it showed more character. I thought it showed more pizzazz of her. She had the it factor in it. She had the speed. She had the jumps. She had the excitement and the whole... I actually really appreciated her long program because it was very full. It was a lot to it. And I'm like, that's now. Imagine what that's going to look
I
like.
agree, and I also think that's where the difference of opinion came in with me, is I thought Luna's program was more full than Adelia's program. I thought Adelia's program was, and it's not a knock to how she skated. I just think there's a lot of basic skating elements, a lot of crossovers with leg extension, just stomp foot, an extension here, a curl there.
But
there's not a lot of skills in it.
But not
is what I was
everyone's
saying.
doing leg extensions like her that can hold it, and she does it in a ballerina
Yes,
thing.
but that's
You
not
still have
a
to have the
skill.
balance. Yes, it is. You
Yes,
still have the
not the
balance.
same.
I've been on skates. Cannot say that. 1 second. Jersey, over there. Sorry, that is my dog, and we have to interrupt right here, live and in play. Move. Later. It's not easy to do all those things. And by the way, you got it when you're doing extensions and leg outs and holdouts of, giving that, you got to make it look good. There's
But you
sloppy
also have
ways.
to include that and do 1 foot skating and
She did lots of 1 foot skating, and hers was
go
filled.
back-
She has an aura around her, and I appreciate it
I'm
because
just gonna disagree.
anybody that knows, I don't care if it's figure skating or it's ice hockey, like I come from the background of, the Russian skaters. And by the way, let's not paint them all with the same brush, because that's not fair. What happened over there is not her fault. And I want to say, they skate different than any of us in North America, and they skate different than anywhere else in the world. And their skating is always beautiful, and it has a very different look. It always has in hockey, and it still doesn't finish.
I agree with that, but I also think that, well, particularly the Sambo 70, I feel like a lot of her skaters look
Her Michael
similar.
Jackson short program, I loved it. It had, she not only did she look it, she did the excitement things of the Michael Jackson. I was like, that's what you need to show, because if you're going to be MJ and you're going to perform to him, you got to be him as best as you can. You got to look like you're enjoying it, loving it, doing his little thing, like his little what do you call those little cliche things that he does.
I do agree with that. I thought the choreography for the short program was on point, and she did it good. I was having trouble picturing a young Russian girl portraying that.
I will say this though, and I did say this to you. Her jumping, you could tell. By the way, she was injured in the summer, and you could tell she was holding on a little bit, to tight
She was
jumps
tight.
on
She
her
was,
landings.
for sure.
So you could see that, but that's okay, because that's room for improvement, and that goes to show that's what she did like this at her worst. What is she gonna do when she's lights out and she's feeling freaking good, and it's been all year and she's just devouring every aspect of that performance because she's got now the conditioning and obviously the programs, which are the events that are leading up to the Olympics. This is what we're getting to this year, the Olympics. Everybody is performing to get to the Olympics to be at their best, and what she showed was a lot of good, because I'm gonna tell you something, that was the first time really I've seen her, and I was like, finally we got somebody that is gonna be tough. And I appreciate watching somebody different than the same old that we've been getting for a long time, because I miss the Russians.
So do
I don't
you
miss
think that her
cheating.
skating is better than the top 3 in the world?
I think she's on par with all of them. I would say Luna is the quickest with Kari Sakamoto. How do you say it? Kari Sakamoto. Oh, I'm the Don Cherry of this thing. I'll get every name wrong. But, so they're the 2 strongest, really, really good skaters. Alyssa Liu's a really, really good skater too, but we'll get to her in a second. But I just want to say, to finish this, is I appreciate her because she can skate, and I do really love her performances. And her long program deserved way. I was like, if she gets way under, I was like, whatever Luna got, she deserved around it. And they gave her 3 less. I think she was 66 something.
She gave her about 2.5.
Luna was about 69 something, and I was like,
69.76.
I'm sorry, on an unbiased schedule, no effing way.
I honestly agree with it.
And I love Luna. I love her.
I just feel like Luna's skating skills were stronger, and she was faster. Is what I.
She was faster. I'll give you that all day. She's amazing.
Her transitions and skills were stronger than Adelia's, in my opinion. I rewatched Adelia's skate, and I put my hand like this on the video, and I watched just her feet. And that's how I came to that conclusion about, I feel like she's just masking subpar skating skills.
But when you were saying the crossovers, I'm like, you can't say that, because I watched all of them do crossovers.
They all do crossover, but
right.
she did.
She did not
more
do
than
that
others.
many. I would have said it, seen it, done it, and
Okay,
she was
well.
great. And
That's why we're fighting.
but we're not fighting because we all know how this ends by the Olympics. Jesse always ends up being right.
Speaking of the
My
Olympics
winners
and
win.
scoring,
Anyway.
okay, so
Sorry,
a lot of people were outraged by the scores online, and I'll tell you why. Because if you go into Adelia's scores from every domestic event, the Russian judges have her like light years beyond this. She's scoring in the high 70s and 80s for her short program. Granted, that's with a triple axel and like her quads and stuff like that. But her skating scores or her PCS scores at this event were mid high 7s to mid 8s. I think she got like a 9. And the domestic competition she's in, they are all in the 9s to high 9s.
But
There's
we know
nothing
that's all
under
different.
that.
We know it's
So,
going to be different.
When you're used to getting PCSs of 73, 72, and you go international and you get 66, it's kind of a jolt. It's like, oh, like.
But remember,
Professional judging
this could
now.
be the first time they're seeing her too, and that plays a big toll every year. But
Well, and
what
then-
she did for the first time being in front of all these international and fans and everyone else, really, amazing. She won.
I thought it was good, and I
Can't
thought
deny that.
it was judged fairly. I did not think that the scoring was unfair. Yeah, I don't know really what else to say about it.
We're gonna find out how they, go. further.
Unfortunately, she's not going to have a chance to skate internationally again until the Olympics. So,
Alexa just told us it's time for bed, but that's fine.
Okay, good night. Unfortunately, Adelia's next time in front of international judges will be the Olympics.
But so, and to end this, you like Luna more than
I
Adeliia?
think Luna right now is a more complete skater than Adeliia. Now, Adeliia has the tech content by the Olympics. She will have her quads and she will have her triple axel in. So right there, if she skates pretty good, or maybe with one error, she'll have a chance to win. But if she makes, if she starts piling up errors and loses GOE, there's quite a few skaters who I believe are going to come in and take over her PCS scores.
Well,
Especially the ones like Amber Glenn that have a triple axel, right? Because if she puts those in combination,
yeah,
and
but
let's
the
say
difference.
Adeliia misses a quad,
But
your points
see
are
that,
gone
you
right
guys?
there.
But that doesn't happen with them. They're
Sure it does.
very consistent, the Russians, with their jumping.
Really? Because Valieva lost out on a medal in the last Olympics.
She won the Olympics.
Okay, so in the last Olympics, Valieva was disqualified, so Sherbakova was the Olympic champion, but Valieva did originally get the gold medal as the score-wise. So, anyways, second place in Skate to Milano was Gabanova of Georgia. She did redeem herself after not making the free skate in last year's World Championships, which is why she's in that position. She had two really, really, really good skates. She looked really good. She was second, Luna Hendricks was third, had trouble in both of her skates here or there, but she still skated really good, especially considering she was injured most of last year. And then we have the representative from China. She ended up getting a spot as well, which was really, really good for her. Great for Chinese women skating, because Chinese women skating was on a downfall for quite a while, and the association was in outrage over the last few years with that. So we have a Chinese representative and also the lady from Belarus, Safonova. She also was in that. So those are your 5 Olympic spots that are taken for the Olympics under the women. So moving to men, Peter Gumenik of the individual neutral athletes. Not surprising, he did finish with a 262.82. Not a terrible score, but I mean, that's not going to challenge for an Olympic title.
No, I thought his program was like meh. Like, he's got some nice jumps, got some nice quads in there, but he's not going to challenge Ilya. Tell you that right now.
No, that's for sure.
The Japanese.
I feel like even if he's clean, I'm not entirely sure if he would challenge for a medal. I think he could maybe get into the top 6.
I gotta say this. He better be hiding some stuff right now, because if he ain't getting in there. Sorry.
So moving on from Peter's programs, just to end this, I was really, really, really puzzled with one of the judging calls, and if you know, you know. Those of you who guessed what I have going to say before I've said it, good on you. The judges calling a quarter rotation on one of his quads. He did a quad flip, I believe it was, and he landed it with. It was like a triple. It was like an over-rotated triple, I would say, is the best you can describe it. So obviously, when you see it, even in slow motion after, you're like, oh, like that is a downgrade without a doubt in my mind. And they marked it a Q. That's really, 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 really weird because they're so stingy, or they're so giving, I guess, for quarter rotation calls and under rotation calls. Judges aren't scared to give that. So for this jump to have not received an under rotation is absolutely wild. I think that is the biggest mess up in a technical collar control that you could, like, you will put that in a textbook of this is your worst call for a technical controller that I've ever seen.
Okay, next.
So we have
It's just when I don't.
the score. The score didn't matter. It was irrelevant to the score. It didn't change the standings.
Sure.
However, you do need to call it
Yeah,
correctly.
because when you're versing the best, you need every
There's just no way that call should have.
every point matters.
We also have Hanyom Kim of South Korea. He finished second. Donovan Carrillo of Mexico is back in the Olympics. He's one of the fan favorites. He was third. Thank God he had a lead after the short program because he did not have a great free skate.
Honestly, you guys, I couldn't watch this competition. Too much subpar for me. I was like, I'm out.
He was ninth in the free skate, so his 84 short program pulled him through because he was one fall away from not qualifying for the Olympics. So
Everyone remembers me. If you ain't got a chance to get to the top and believe in yourself, I ain't gonna talk about it. You know what I mean?
and I will.
Yeah, Ryan will. Ryan loves being biased about Canada. I mean, I'm pretty sure we have a chance to win. No, we don't.
Kirilo Marsak from Ukraine, very nice skater, nice jumps. He's got some of his quads, he's got his triple axels. He was fourth, and in fifth, I think it's the first Chinese Taipei skater to represent in the Olympics in like a really, really, really long time. He had a fantastic free skate. Very
Was he
neat.
the one that really like cheered himself when he
Yeah.
made it?
He was
That's good.
very neat and tidy skater, nice jumps, nice presentation, nice lines, appealing to look at. Now, there was some online rumblings about the Czech Republic skater.
You know, I wanted to get to that because I got to watch them. I watched them back to back. Right?
So we did watch them
these
back to back. So the Czech Republic skater did not
two. You guys.
finish into the top here.
You guys. Come
Now,
on. It was not.
there
even
was
close.
quotes that I seen that came out, and I have not verified if this was like being said or not, so I'm just taking it for like what this is. But
Did we score? Sorry, I'm trying to watch. Oh my God, who scored? You guys are trying to watch.
Squirrel.
Sorry. You got to do two things at once.
like what the quote said basically was, I
Regardless-
was better than him, and he has no business winning. I was better in him in every facet. Like,
Okay, let's just
I'm
say
sorry.
this though. Even if true or not,
it's true.
when you put them up against each other, there was not only a difference, night and day difference, you guys. And the truth is he doesn't have it. He's not a great skater, sloppy. He kind of bends over a lot. It's not very nice to watch. Sorry, but that's true. And you know how I'm gonna be, because I'm back.
Yeah, Gregory's skating was very subpar, especially in comparison to the Chinese Taipei skater. His jumps were an absolute mess. His spins were
Oh my
not
God.
appealing.
I
His
always
skating
thought that,
in
like,
general
okay,
wasn't
can I be
great.
honest, you guys? I always thought, like, if I was a figure skater, that's what I would look like. Like, just, like, barely jumping. Just, like, that was good, being, like, offended that I couldn't actually get it run. But I would let you know I got it done. Even though it wasn't, I'd be upset with the judges. So I'm like him. I would have been very upset that I thought I was better than what you guys called me on, you know?
Well, listen, did he have the tech content? Yeah, sure. He
But did he have the results?
Did he execute it? No. Did he have the GOE?
No.
No. Did he have the PCS? No. So I'm sorry. At some point, you have to like realize to yourself that somebody beat you fair and square. You can't complain about that.
Right?
Don't
Can you
be
tell
a
me it
pork-
scored? What does that say? It's fine. Just tell us.
I can't see. 3-1.
Well, who's that person?
3-1.
Who's that number
I
though?
don't know. There's
Oh.
a cookie jar in front of me.
You guys, I'm trying to see who scored. Okay. Anyway, back.
Wow.
But okay, so to end that, I'm just saying, yeah. What was the young fellow's name that was better?
His name was Hussein Lee.
Hussein Lee.
I'm not sure how you pronounce it.
Okay, well,
Hussein Lee is how I'm going to pronounce it.
in our regards, we really, really appreciate his a lot more than the Czech. Czechy.
Basically.
Isn't that what, isn't it called, aren't they called like the Czechies? What do they call them?
Czechia.
Czechia, that's it. Why do I say Czechy? I don't know.
Chucky.
Yeah. Sure, it's Halloween. We're coming up. But okay,
So, did you have anything to add for the men?
no, but I did want to talk about a few things before I go, because Ryan's going to take over when it comes to this ice dance and Paris. But I wanted to talk about a few of the other events that happened with some other people. So we watched
okay.
Alyssa Liu, and you guys, I was so proud of her last year. Listen, I wasn't here last year to talk about it, but I was really proud. Oh, my gold horns went off. But I was really proud of her last year because she won, and nobody thought so. And you know what? She had a really good grace of her. So you felt super, super proud of her. You know what I mean? Like, she had a really good grace of winning. And even when she, wasn't leading, she would always really be graceful to others. And this year, I don't know if I like her program. The Lady Gaga one, is that short or long? No, I forgot. The long? So the long, like, what did you think in all seriousness? I told you this when I first watched it. I'm like,
I have a hard time judging programs in September because they change so much.
No, I know,
I've
but
said
you
this
have to
many
judge it by
times.
today.
Like,
what did you judge it by
right
then?
now, I am not judging it because it's September.
Because she is,
I-
like, Alyssa, if you see this, you are amazing. We know what you are capable of. So don't let us pretend to say something differently. We know you're amazing. But
Okay, I'm gonna put some bullet points in here. I think she needs, if she's skating to Gaga, she needs to skate to Gaga. Give it. I find
Oh,
it
so
too
you want more
lackluster.
like character and
I
personality
want
in it?
her to skate like Gaga would emote.
Yeah, so
I
you
didn't
want to see
that.
that personality
I
in her.
think that could be new choreography, new music. She's, how many times have
Maybe
we
she
seen
wants
a
Britney
skater-
Spears over Lady Gaga. Alyssa, just change it to Britney if you
Doubt
got it.
that, but I think she needs to come into the program and perform it. I feel like it was just a new program, and you were seeing the thought.
And honestly, you guys, that might be the thing. And maybe she's just feeling it out, trying to see if she loves it, enjoys it, or maybe she's just going through the motions right now because she knows nothing's on the line. She's just trying to see what she can do, what she can do. We don't know. But what I seen was, I was like, I hope there's a little bit more. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
But we know she's an amazing skater, so let's just stop there. We expect her to be even better, so I just don't know if I love it yet. That's all I would say about it. I just don't know if I love it yet. I wanted to talk about, who else did we see in that, because I know I'm forgetting.
I know. I wasn't prepared to talk
Did we
about
see any
it.
Canadians? We didn't see any Canadians. Well, we've seen Dabby. Yeah, we've seen
Well,
Dabby Downer.
Gabby has
Downer.
skated a few
We have
events.
seen a few of hers. Her power's back. Her skating speed and power is back. She's got some jumps that you did see that she had.
Her conditioning is on point. It's
Yes.
not about, conditioning.
But
To get
artistry again needs to up, but she's never been huge on that. So that's where she has to rely, honestly, you guys, on her technical. She's got to be lights out on technical like she was previously to get back to where she was. But she's got a great mindset right now. We listened to her, what she wanted to, she's
And
really focused.
She's banging off some triple toe combinations and huge triple toe combinations. And
What that means for Canada, we don't know. Her consistency isn't there yet, so we're not sure if she's even going to be going to the Olympics or not for Canada.
well, she would
but-
have to win nationals.
Right, but I mean, we're going to see Canada's so wide open right now. Like, there's no clear cuts because anybody on any given day literally can fall, and we've seen it
True.
in Canada.
I mean, we've seen
So,
Maddie lose to
literally.
there before.
But then we see Maddie do so good, so
right.
who knows?
And we have this year, Canadian Nationals is going to be very interesting because you have now Gabby and we don't know what's going to happen with her. Madeline Skizas is the favorite coming in for sure.
She is.
Then we have skaters that can come up on you again. Kaya Ryder, previous Canadian champion. I
I don't
see
see
her
it.
winning again.
No.
But who knows? We have Ceremony Dupuis, a triple X.
Don't see that either, though.
She,
But honestly,
some
not to get off
triple X's.
rails, I just want to say, like, Gabby, we've seen her thing, so we're hoping the best for her. We hope the best for you, Gabby, to, like, do your best. We're cheering you on. It's in her cards. There's nothing anyone else can do. She'll do her best, and whatever that is, we will, we'll let the results speak.
Can I shout out to Larnaki Gutman from Italy? Her shark program, Jaws.
I don't know if I've seen it. Why is it funny? Is it bad or
so weird? No, it's like
I love it.
No, it's brilliant actually.
Oh.
She.
What is she like? Figured Jaws.
Yeah.
Is she doing
like,
this?
Yeah, and she's like.
Why did you not let me
it's-
see
it's
this?
just-
I need to
It's
see
good.
this.
It's brilliantly choreographed, and I don't know if there's many other skaters in the world that could go up and just do that.
That's funny.
It's
And that is different. Let's just say that. I mean, different always doesn't win, but it'll make you stand out, I'll tell you that much.
She definitely does.
So,
And she's getting really good, consistent technical content too. So she is a dark horse coming to the Olympics. Maybe not to medal, but I mean, don't be surprised if she comes up on a fifth, sixth place finish in the Olympics.
okay, quickly, I need to get to the next one.
Okay.
Kerry Sakamoto.
Yeah.
Watched her as well. I think she was in the one with.
She was in the Kodashita Group Cup.
Okay. Again, what is going on? In the last 2 years, she's been inconsistent on her jumps, you guys. She's falling more than ever now. She never did that.
Well, I feel like
her speed and power, again, all there is great artistry. Can't ever take that away from her. But she is falling more.
I
And
don't feel like that's in
the
her
only thing
training,
is that's opening the door for other people. That's what's crazy, you guys. This year for the Olympics, you cannot just say remember previous years we're like Sakamoto show went that she's got the. That's not true anymore. There are literally you got Alyssa, you got Carrie, you got who else is there? Of course the Russian woman now, Adeliia. Yeah, Luna. There's a bunch in there that it's anybody's game. It's anybody's
all
game.
the Japanese ladies.
But that's exciting too because now
the
you don't
American
know
ladies.
who's gonna win. You can't even say 1, 2, 3 yet. You really can't. You can say 1 to 7 is gonna be tough. Which is exciting.
I think 1 to 10.
Yeah.
Honestly, honest to God, if you place top 10 in the Olympics in this women's field, you're a good skater.
You still have Amber Glenn.
Because, yeah.
She can jump in there.
I could list off 10 skaters right now.
Honestly.
To challenge for the podium.
That's gonna be the
It's
women's
crazy.
is gonna be really, really exciting this
Yeah.
year. Quickly, also for Canada, who's coming back for men? Keegan. Have you talked about that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, you guys want to hear more from me anyway. So, no, I'm just kidding. But Keegan Messing's coming back for us. I mean, I guess the new couldn't do it, so bring back the old. I don't know, you know what I mean?
Well, the old is doing quad Lutz combination.
Yeah, well,
practice, so.
and we'll need it because Canada is in trouble this year. So hopefully he comes back and helps. But I don't know how much he's going to get in there. I don't know if he's medal contents anymore. So, but we'll see.
I wouldn't necessarily say that's.
Honestly, though, but congrats for him for coming back and doing his thing. Fuck, might as well. I said fuck. That's better than CK. Monetized.
Okay, do you have any other hot topic in?
Well, okay, so of course you guys, I don't even know if you guys know because I haven't been on here forever, for a hot minute. I love the ice dance because, first of all, the USA pair is my favorite. I'm in love with them.
Dance team.
They're my couple. Yeah, dance team. What did I say?
Pair.
I do this all the time. Pair. He's like, no, difference. I'm like, well, I don't know. They're together. There's 2 of them. But yeah, I love Chalk Bates. I mean, their chemistry reminds me of Tessa and Scott, and that's why I love it so much. It's just the tightness, it's the sultry looks, it's the, how do you say that? The, the character that they bring on the ice of whatever one they do is so good. They're always in it. And
I agree.
I love her because she reminds me of Tessa. She gets into it and just puts every body movement / facial expression in her performances. I'm love. So I'm excited to see what they have this year because they always bring it. So I love them. I do want to see what the Britons do. I always like them. They're always fun to watch.
They are doing.
They're innovative.
Spice Girls or their rhythm dance.
Okay,
And her
I
dress,
love it.
her dress is a giant Union Jack and sparkles. It's amazing.
How come I haven't even seen it?
So good.
I haven't even seen it.
No, you haven't.
Chalk and Bates haven't skated out, right?
No.
Like in a competition, okay. But they have. Okay, I gotta watch it. You guys are gonna go watch
free
that.
dance is a Scottish. It's like traditional Scottish music.
Okay. Ice dance will be really fun this year too, you guys. For me, like I'm excited for the season for ice dance. The men I'm excited for. I mean, like you guys, just to quickly, because I haven't talked on here for a bit. For the men, Adeliia, I mean, he's head and shoulders above everyone else. He is the new Hanyu for the sport. He's game changing the sport. He's creating. I mean, he's just. I can't hate him. He's just so freaking. And not that I
his raspberry twist in the spin.
He's just so good.
Insane.
He's absolutely amazing, and I've never, to be honest though, to like actually talk this for real, Adeliia, I've never seen someone so consistent with this many quads. I mean,
True.
You never feel he's gonna fall, right? You don't go like, you just sit there and you're like, yep, this is fine.
There are those times where he's like, I'm gonna put 7 quads in or 6 quads,
Yeah.
and he hasn't ever done it. I don't think he's done that.
He's just
Hopefully,
lights
but
out though, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
He's so good.
It's pretty crazy.
And I appreciate that he puts a lot of work also into his artistry, not just jumps. That to me was the Hanyu before, and he would do that. And then, you know, every time there's a great, you guys, there's somebody else coming up that gets inspired and then becomes even better. And that's in every sport, and that's what's amazing to see. It's not a slight to all the greats that were before him. Every time, you know, we get older, well, you can't be as good as you were in your prime, but you always have an upcoming person. Somebody's going to take the spot eventually, and here he is. And Adeliia has pushed the game to an amazing threshold. Like, he's just lights
And
out.
Adelia's style is very different.
Oh,
as
it's
well.
unbelievable.
It is completely his own style. He's not
I love his
like
hair.
Everyone.
Like, Adeliia, you probably actually have the best hair in the figure skating right now. Literally, he's got the nice flow. Appreciate
Adelia's
it.
got the
Hockey.
breakdancing, he's got the rap, he's got the rock, he's got the classical, he's got hoods.
You know what I like? It's not, and I'm not trying to be like,
He's got speaking.
I'm not trying to be like, not sexist, but like, what's the word when you're not trying, like, I'm just trying to say, like, he brings a lot of like manlyhood to his performance.
Masculinity.
Yeah, like he brings a lot of that in, and it's nice.
Well,
But wait,
not.
it's not about being gay, straight, bi, or whatever. It's just that it's nice to see someone say, hey, you know what? Like, for the people who are the men out there who are scared, you could be a man and come into the sport and perform like him and be who you want to be. If that's a man, if that's you want to bring a little pheasant sexiness to you, you can do that too. But you can also bring some manlyhood into this and still be great. So you can be anything you want in this sport. Just be that personality and show it and prove it and believe in it. And then you know what? The audience is there to be captivated by it and literally feel it off of you.
Yeah.
That's the aura you can bring. It doesn't matter what you want to be, bring it. And he brings that, and that's what I see different from him.
Well, he just
from
brings
others.
a different style. He's not the classical, refined,
Which I
athletic
love.
style.
Like, thank you, because
So
that's what.
there's many people who are like, oh, like he sucks at skating and skating.
But that was
like,
Stoico.
which is not true.
Do you remember Stoico from Canada?
Just a different.
He would do taekwondo, all these different things that no one else
Oh, yeah.
did. He changed the game.
He
and-
got kind of penalized for it.
exactly,
For a while. He would get
which
the
was
lower
BS.
scores,
But
which
anyway, he's
I
my
agree.
favorite. But
that should not have happened.
Stoico, he changed it. But look, now Adeliia comes in, and that's what I'm saying. Like, you guys, it all changes, and someone always is in there to be the next great one. So, you know what? Like, I'm excited to see the men's too, and pairs. Well, I mean, I'll watch it, but I'm not going to be big in it. But anyways, Ryan's going to take over and deliver on his pairs.
I'm
And his ice
gonna
dance.
briefly talk about pairs. Like when I say briefly, I have about this much of a sentence written on it because I found that event uninteresting and nobody in this event was, you know, it's not like a medal threat to the pairs competition. But pairs,
I'm going to slide out
okay, bye. So
and slide back in later.
the Chinese pair ends up getting a spot, the Armenian pair ends up getting a spot, and the Japanese pair ends up getting a spot. Now, I will say what surprised me with the pairs was Akapova and Rachmanin of Armenia were fantastic. I was very surprised by them. They're not a familiar team to me, and they were awesome. They had great side-by-side jumps. They had great chemistry. Their throws were massive. I could not believe how big their throws were. And I think they were shortchanged on some GOE. And unfortunately, because they don't have, I guess, a reputation with a lot of international judges, it might have ended up in a little bit lower scores. But I think they should have been scored even higher. But I'm very glad that they got an Olympic spot. Ice dance. Obviously, the Lithuanian team of Alison Reed and Salis Amberlevicius won by a landslide. Nice to see them back. Nice to see them lay down 2 good skates. There was controversy with the final spot. I read much of this online, and I did agree with it when I watched the competition. The Chinese team qualified in the last spot. The general public opinion seemed to be that Mila Rishin and Nikolai Marjarov of Sweden should be getting that spot. I happen to agree because they were a much better team than the Chinese team was. I also think the Hungarian team was better than the Chinese team was, and I think the Chinese team should have finished 7th, and I do believe that the Hungarians and the Swedes should have been higher than the Chinese, and I do think Sweden should have that last Olympic spot. There was a very suspicious call in the score sheet for the Swedish team on their choreo step sequence. There was an exclamation point beside the choreo step, which means an incomplete element. Now there's 3 ways that you can have an incomplete element. The first way is to not go pretty much boards to boards widthwise. So they did. So that was ruled out. Repeating step sequence steps into the choreographic step sequence or their character step sequence is also a no-no. Didn't see that. And the third no-no would be they are more than 2 meters apart at any point in time during that step sequence, which again they were not. So I would love to see the proof of that judge ruling that element not complete, because that was a 2-point difference in scoring in that element. Now the Chinese got called for that as well, but they actually got called for it because it was true. The Swedish team should not have had that call. It was a 0.23 difference in scoring between the 2 final placements, and this one call would have put them over that hoop. So that's super unfortunate. I actually think the Swedes should have won that program by quite a bit because they were, I think, a lot better in almost every category than the Chinese. But unfortunately, the judges didn't seem to see it that way. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. But your ice dance spots go to Lithuania, Australia. They skated really well. Holly Harris and Jason Chan. The Spanish team, which was, I think, maybe a bit of a surprise to come in, they deserved it too. Really, really good programs. And the Chinese team get that. So there are still some hopes for the Swedish team. Finland does have an extra spot, and I do believe that they're going to relinquish it because they do not have another team to represent them at the Olympics, as Orhara has no citizenship, and that won't be done for the Olympics, and their third team as well is facing the same issue. So in that case, if Finland does vacate their Olympic spot, their second Olympic spot, that spot will go to the Swedish team. So I guess there's still hope from them. Anyways, so that is our hot takes topics about the Skate To Milano tournament and other things. It was nice to see you guys again. Thanks for listening. You can email us at thefreeskate@gmail.com. Find me on Twitter or Blue Sky.
I'm just gonna
Freeskate.
jump. I've been here a long time. Isn't that cool? It's like a transition. You know how I left and came back? You guys didn't even know. It's like absolute magic.
Are you adding something?
Oh, I just wanted to be in the spotlight.
Oh, so you just want to say bye?
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, you guys, we look forward to this season. I'm back this year, so make sure you guys come back every time. Because if you want this excitement, you want this, like... Well, I just thought more like personality, just because, like,
if you had a color in your aura, what would it be?
I think it would probably be, like, orange. Like, something that's really bright and out there and, like, can't miss. You know what I mean? Just saying. But no, seriously, guys, come back. We're gonna have some fun this year. Go on this journey together. We're gonna see some, pieces that we like and we dislike, and
It's
you're gonna see
really
me.
funny you said orange, because that's, I feel like you. An orange aura is vitality, enthusiasm, creativity, and a strong connection to emotions.
Oh my gosh, me and my emotions. That's so true. Wow, that's for another night. Anyways, you guys, thank you so much. It's Jesse again, back on the free skate with, what's your name, Ryan? Ryan, what's your name, Ryan? What is it?
Bob.
Percy.
Percy.
I call him Percy for short, for a little hat. And you guys, anyways, listen, this has been gone a long time. Okay, good night. Thank you. Bye. Hope you enjoyed. Loves.
Bye.
Okay.